G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Lord of the Rings Online. Let's have a chat to Moria.
We must find the Heart of Fire
We're
and the
in
means to access it.
the mines of Moria. If we can find both the location of the Heart of Fire and the secret of it opening its doors, it could be that Ziegelberg will return to us from the darkness. I will ask the other dwarves of our expedition if they have come across any sign of Narkalab. Perhaps someone has encountered some clue, though I'm not hopeful. You must return to Katub Zahar, the word horde of Durin, and search for the secret opening the door. The deep claws you found will not make it easy, but you are strong enough to deal with them. Katub Zahar is on the eastern side of the Great Delving, north of a large statue of Der Durin. Somewhere inside, among the deep claw nests, you may find the secret opening the Heart of Fire. Defeat deep claws or cave claws. Search Katub. Alright, enemies in the Everdark. Yes, we're playing Mines of Moria. I don't know, we're probably closer to the start than we are the end. We're at chapter 4 of the second book. So, still a little ways to go yet, I'm sure. Probably a long way to go. We need to go back here in this area. So let's do that. Alright. Just coming across that great bridge again. That puts us in the zone now. He said to the east. East of a statue. There's a deep claw right there. How they managed to burrow through solid stone is beyond me. How they managed to come back up and there's no damage to the stone. Well, actually there is damage. There we go. That Moria overseer patched it up while I was fighting him. He works quick. So where is this? There is a big statue here. Is that what they're talking about? Is that what you're referring to? North of a large statue of Durin? It is so simple. For a person like me to get lost in a place like this. Need to find more cave claws. So many of these Moria soldiers. So does that mean it's here? Did I go down only to have to go back up? And I didn't have to actually go down there at all? But I don't know. Maybe I should stick to taking out the claws first, and then it might just show me the way. Because right now I've just got this big red map to cover. Let's just get these. There's a lot of claws over here. Oh, actually, there's plenty of claws around here. There's one up there. One looking at me right now. You know what? Let's fire up. Let's fire up these arrows. Ooh, jeez. One shot that dude. Deep Claw Slayer advanced. Let's grab that one from there. Then one on the other side. Six of 14. Big drop there. Alright, halfway there. Halfway there, and a great drop again. Oh, plenty of them here. And we're in the right place now, great. It's funny, like, there are so many names that there's no way in hell I'd ever be able to remember them off by heart. And I wonder... Can anybody? I'm sure there's some of you out there that are so steeped in the old Lord of the Rings. Be able to rattle off all the names of all the places. Come on, shoot, shoot! That's 14. And we are in the zone. Okay, good. Where we want to be. Deep Claw Nest. The Deep Claws of Moria assemble their nests from whatever refuse they can find or create. You search the foul-smelling nest but find nothing useful. Likewise. It's probably going to be this one at the back, isn't it? Might have to kill that guy. Otherwise I'll be stuck in combat. Oh, no, it came off. But I was stuck there. So it submerges and then it emerges with a big old AoE. Oh, it ain't that one. Maybe this one here. No, nothing here. Interesting. Definitely a dead dwarf here. Perhaps it won't show up until I've searched every single one. I want to sleep. Buried within the nest, you discover rotting pages that mention Nar Kelab. Bring the rotting pages back to Bori. Let's do that. Bori, I have returned.
This must be it. The secret to accessing the Heart of Fire.
This looks very promising indeed, Dan. Let me see what I can learn from these pages. Many of the words are faded and the parchment is rotten. Curse the deep claws and their cave claws and that nest now in Khatub Zahar. Use of the secret to opening the door seems to be punishable by death or imprisonment. Blacksmith only could approve entry, as could Durin, of course. I cannot make out the next line, but here we go. The door will be hidden until the following steps are taken. The word must be Ongli, which means that he must be hailed as a master blacksmith, or congratulated for his fine works, or saluted, I think. And then these words are to be spoken, Bab Kanon Zahuk. This is it, Dan.
But still, we have no idea of its location.
Half a riddle? We now have the secret opening the doors to the Heart of Fire, but not the location of the doors themselves. This is a frustrating turn. Speak to my uncle Brogur about this. It would, if you would. He is busy as usual organizing our efforts here within Moria, but he may have some idea that has eluded our consideration. Brogur is wise and has a great store of knowledge in that old head of his. I would be very happy to have him giving thought to this adventure as well, for his input is certain to be valuable. Bring the running pages to Brogur, who is over here.
I do not have time for riddles.
Too
much to be done.
My nephew has told me of the wild goose chase, Dan. How can we be certain that Nakaleb, this Heart of Fire, ever existed at all? We would have heard tales of such a forge, surely. And Zigulberg, an axe made entirely of mithril? Ludicrous. This would surely have been featured in many of our tales before now. Us old dwarves would sing its praise until the end of time. You would have better luck catching a wild, red-horned goat than you would finding this ridiculous forge. This secret to opening the door that you have recovered is nothing more than a mad dwarf's mutterings.
I have had an idea. What if the goblins have found a Heart of Fire?
You will always have my respect for what you did before the doors of Durin, avenging my poor son with your excellent weapon, but I must be honest with you. I believe you are wasting your time. As long as you will be traipsing around in the dark looking for this flight of fancy forge, you might as well accomplish something worthwhile, Dan. There seems to be a large goblin presence among the Silvertine Lodes, far to the south and below the Great Delving. As long as you are searching for this fabled Heart of Fire, you may as well slay goblins while you are at it, especially the ones that have moved into Gamil Filik, the Outer Mine. The goblins are many, and bringing an ally or two may be a good idea. In fact, why not steal some of their maps? They have long lived here in the darkness, and their crude maps may show the way to this mythical forge of yours, as well as being useful to those of us seeking paths that actually exist. Right, okay, so we're going all the way back to the Silvertine Lodes. Right, returning to the Silvertine Lodes. The camp we had was quite useful. Kind of like our midpoint. There's Gnashes. We don't need Gnashes. We need them. Goblins. I'm looking for some crude maps. Plenty of goblins around here. I could just throw a rocket. Oh no, it's a spear, okay. He was holding a bomb before. I thought that'll do a bit of damage. And then he throws a spear at me. I thought it was a rock. That's one crude map. These rusted panels here. Little rusted lattices. A little worrisome. Feel like there may just be, you know, what, a hole in one of them. Oh, a nice little heart. Six of 18. Oh, we're gonna sneaky. That's sneaky. You can't be that sneaky if you're giggling in the while you're in the shadows. I guess he's in training still. It's 2. See one just over there. Oh, you're not dead. Now you are. Three of 4. Just one more. That one will do. Sneaky. All right, 4 of 4. Oh, there was I saw. What is this guy? Puklor. Ah, whatever. Let's get him. He is a big goblin. Big fella, well fed. Yeah, I saw some information about the Amazon's Lord of the Rings game. Supposedly an MMORPG as well. Which I imagine will probably tie in with their TV show, if anything. Seems to be, seems to have resurrected. What happened there? Kind of just was dazed or something. Okay, anyway, let's bring this back to Brogur. So we'll use our... Oh, I'm in combat. Are you sneaking after me? What's going on? Is it because I mentioned the Amazon Lord of the Rings thing? I've been desynchronized from the world now. You've been expelled? Oh, there we go, I'm back. Yeah, be interesting to see some more information about it. Whether it is, in fact, something that's just gonna take place in the past. Surely I won't be in this age. Alright, let's go back now that we can do that. But we shall see. Time will tell. Brogo, right, there you are. I've got your crude maps.
These maps do not tell me anything.
I cannot complain about this errand of yours, Dan. You have slain many goblins despite your search for a forge that likely never existed. These crude goblin maps tell me nothing I didn't already know. That goblins are filthy, disgusting creatures and their maps are worthless. Show them to my cousin Bosie, though. Perhaps he has more patience than I. Then we'll tell you something useful. Alright. Bosie? Bosie out there? Bosie. Give me the good news there, sir.
My cousin might not see the answer, but I do.
The goblins have made their homes here in the darkness for a long time. These maps might have secrets to show us, however unsavory they seem. Bosie peers at the maps for a long while, and then his face creases into a wide smile. I may have unraveled our riddle, Dan. I do believe that we can discern the location of the Heart of Fire from these maps.